So today I'm going to be filming this get ready with me using new products. I'm going to be using stuff that you saw in my last haul along with the haul before that, so you can see them all in action. And I used everything that I got in both hauls on my face today. And so if you want to see like this kind of grunge fall makeup get ready with me using new crap, then go ahead and keep watching. Hey guys, so I am barefaced. So let's get started. Please excuse the background. I actually ordered a background on Amazon, like a whole backdrop set. So I'm super excited, but for now, this is gonna have to do. So I'm gonna start off with my base. As you can see, I've been breaking out. I don't know why, but I've been breaking out all around my hairline, and I have no idea why. Like, I don't put anything in my hair. Like, I stopped putting any products in my hair, and I still break out. I don't know, and I'm a little bit red because I was messing with my face earlier. Go figure. But yeah, let's just go ahead and cover this crap up. Okay, so the first new product I'm going to be using is the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer, and I got this like as a sample size for being a VIB member just by ordering something online. And yeah, I've actually already tried it and I've been loving this stuff. It makes your skin feel so smooth. At first I was like, what the heck, it just feels like a moisturizer, but then I kept using it and it makes your face feel so silky soft, and I love the way it feels. I might have to pick up the full size just because I like it that much, but it is on the pricey side, and I heard that the NYX Angel Veil is a dupe, so I might pick that one up instead and try it out first before I bite the bullet and buy the big size, just because I'm cheap like that. So yeah, been loving that. Now I'm going to go ahead and fill in my pores using my Makeup Forever Step 1 Equalizing Primer. Okay guys, for foundation, I'm going to be using my All Nighter foundation from Urban Decay, and I'm in the shade 3.0. I'm going to apply this with my Beauty Blender, and I have a full like first impression review over this and demo, so I will have that link down below if you want to see like all my opinions on this foundation. But yeah, a little bit goes a long way, so I'm going to apply that much to my face. Okay guys, now that I look like a ghost, don't worry, this foundation oxidizes. It will get darker as we go on. So we don't look too dead. I'm going to be using this new Colourpop sculpting stick in the color Dove. I've actually been already using these and I really like them. I picked them up in my last haul. If you haven't seen that, I actually ordered way too many. I have 3 of these babies just because I'm an idiot and I ordered 3 on accident. But I just use this to contour. I like using it with this foundation just because this foundation is light enough for it to show up, because if I was any tanner, this probably wouldn't even show up on my skin. And then I'm going to blend that out with my e.l.f. stippling brush. And as you can see, it just gives a really like good shadow effect. You know what I'm saying? It looks a little bit more natural once we have everything on. For concealer, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Naked Skin. This is not new or anything, but I just really love this concealer, and I wanted to try out the Tarte Shape Tape, and I got it in the shade Fair, like you saw from my like last haul. Not the one that's before this video, but that last haul. I bought it, but it ended up being way too light for me, so I tried to return it and get another shade. I checked every Ulta and they just did not have any good shade selections, and I didn't feel like ordering it, so I just got mad and bought something else, to be honest. But yeah, so there's my rant with that. I do want to try the new Kat Von D concealer. Let me know if y'all would like me to purchase that and like give like my first impressions on that, because I really want to try that too. Oh my god. Oh god. I'm also going to highlight with this. And I like to put this on my lids too, to act like as a lid primer. So to liven up my face, I'm going to take my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the color Moonstone. And I just like to apply this on my Beauty Blender like so. And then I'll just kind of stamp it on my cheeks, because that's the only place I don't get oily. So that's like really the only place I could place this stuff. And I'll just kind of bounce it everywhere just so I look more alive and less flat. There we go. Now I don't look so dead. Okay, now For the next new product, I'm going to be using the original RCMA No Color Powder. This is what it looks like if you haven't seen it before. And I've really been liking this. The only thing I have to say is that it does change color. I don't care about it saying no color. If you bake with this, it will make your foundation or wherever you put it lighter. So if you like the brightening effect under your eyes, you'll love this. But a lot of people say like it doesn't like affect the color of your foundation, or it doesn't like change color, and it does. Don't let it fool you. But I still like it, and I love the way like it still fills in my pores just like the Laura Mercier, and it's like half the price and it comes with more products, so I think it's totally worth it. So I suggest it to anybody who has, well, I guess any kind of skin, because it's good for all skin types. So I'm going to take that on my beauty blender and bake my face with this. And as you guys know, if you've been on my channel before, I used to not even put the Laura Mercier straight under my eyes like I did this one, just because that one was a little bit too drying. But this one I find is not drying, so I could put it right under my eyes if I want to, just to set my concealer. So that's what I've been doing, and then I'll just kind of put it in my T-zone. And I also put it on my laugh lines just because I get creasy there a lot from smiling all day. And one thing about this powder is I'm glad it comes with like 3 times as much. It's a 3-ounce bottle because it's so worth it. Like, I don't know if y'all could see on camera, but it flies everywhere and it falls off your face so easily because it's so finely milled. And I feel like the Laura Mercier didn't do it as much, but this shit gets everywhere. So you do need a lot of product just because you waste like so much by like just it going everywhere and flying everywhere even when you open it. So anyways, okay, so next new product I'm gonna try out. This is the MAC Studio Fix Powder Plus Foundation, and I got it in the shade NC25. And I'm gonna be trying this out for the first time today. And I'm gonna use it to set everywhere I didn't put the powder, which is mainly like on my cheeks and on the outer perimeter of my forehead. And I don't want a lot of coverage from this because it is a full coverage foundation. I just want kind of to add some color. Like I said, this wipes out the color from my face. So actually, you know what? I'm not going to use it right now. I'm going to let this soak into my skin, then wipe it off, then use this product so we could see if it does add like some coverage and color. So I'm going to let this soak for a few minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and just start on my eyes. That's usually what I do when I'm baking. I'll just start on my eyes. So for my new palette I'm going to be using is my Mascarade palette. I've been loving this. You would see it on my Instagram and also like Facebook and stuff. So if you're not following me on my social media, it will be linked down below. One color that they don't have in this palette though is like a skin tone shade, and that's usually what I always use first on my lid just to give a smooth canvas so we could blend everything easily. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this powder right here, which is just a regular powder that I have in my drawer, and I'm going to use that as my base color just because there's not one in that palette. And I'm just going to set that concealer we put on our eyes a while ago. Okay guys, so the first color I'm going to take from this palette is called Zoba, and it's right here. It's this neutral brown shade, and I'm going to use that as my transition shade. And please don't mind the way I say these. I'm probably butchering the names. And these are super duper pigmented, so you have to have a light hand with them, and make sure you tap off your brush. The only colors that I was kind of disappointed with this palette was the shimmery ones, just because the ones I've tried so far, like I was super excited about this orange shade, but once I like used it, I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell. So that is what it looks like on my finger, right? But when you swatch it or put it on your lid, the glitter kind of just stays in one spot, so it's not evenly distributed throughout your lid. So when you have it on your eyes, it's kind of like powdery and the glitter like bunches up all in one place. So that's the only thing I didn't like about this palette. But the matte colors are super duper pretty, and some of the shimmery shades, like without the glitter, that are more finely milled, they don't do that. So it just depends. But I mean, for the price, it's totally worth it, especially just for the matte shades because they're beautiful. As you can see, they blend so easily, and I just overall love this palette, like, and I haven't even tried any of these shades yet, so I don't have all my opinions about all the shades, but so far so good. I've really been liking it. So I'm going to take my MAC 217 and I'm going to take the color Zulu, which is this pretty burnt like orange shade, and I love it. Oh, it's my favorite shade in the palette, and I'm going to put that into my crease. Now for the lid shade, I'm going to be taking the color Dahia, which is right here. It's this pretty like mix between a champagne and a silver kind of gold shade. I don't know if that made any sense just now, but I'm gonna take that all over my lid with a flat brush. And these do have fallout just because they are so fine, but usually I do my shadow when I'm baking like this, so it really doesn't matter if it falls onto my face. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, look at that. I love this shade. And the reason I'm doing this look is because I wanted to show you guys a neutral look that you could do with this palette, because the reviews and like tutorials over this palette are usually really colorful and like bam, but I wanted to show you guys that you can get a really pretty neutral look with this palette. Plus I wanted to use a bold lip today, so I didn't want anything too crazy on the eyes. But yeah, maybe my next tutorial I'll do something crazy with the colors just to try them out. And then one thing that does suck about this palette again is that this is the deepest shade, so I really like to deepen up the outer corner of my eye with like a dark brown, and this is the closest one that I could find. I wish it was a little bit more rich and a little bit more deep, but what are you gonna do? At least it still has a dark shade in it, and I'm just gonna use this to deepen up the outer corner like I just said. And I'm being so messy with this, guys, because I really don't care about the fallout. But if you're not doing, if you already have your foundation done and you're not baking, I wouldn't be this messy. Okay, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and take that transition brush that we started with and just go ahead and blend out these edges because I feel like they're a little harsh. Oh, I love the lid shade, it's so beautiful. Okay guys, so I feel like I've been baking my face for enough time now, so what I like to do is take like a little fluffy brush like this e.l.f. brush, or this is actually a Sonia Kashuk brush, but anyways, just any stippling brush or loose brush, and I just buff away my bake. And I also like to kind of clean up my eyeshadow with it as well. See, as you can see, that powder just really brightened up my under eye. Like, it does not have color. Like, I still feel like the white kind of shines through just because it does do that brightening effect, but I don't mind it at all, and it really like fills in my pores. I really love that powder. Now I'm going to be trying out that new MAC one I was telling you about, the MAC Studio Fix Powder Foundation in the color NC25. And I'm going to use this on a more fluffy brush just because I don't want a lot of coverage. Like, I'm already beat to the gods. Like, I don't need any more coverage, but I really want to add some color back into my skin. And so this is what it looks like brand new. Hopefully the shade matches me. And I'm going to take that on my Real Techniques just powder brush, and I'm going to barely dip it into there to see if I could get any color. And I'm just setting where I really didn't bake just to add a little bit more color to my face. The MAC lady did say this oxidizes a little bit, so it might get a little bit darker. Okay, so that is that. I still feel like I need bronzer, so I'm gonna go ahead and warm up my face with my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I love this bronzer. Now I'm going to go ahead and contour my face per usual using my Anastasia contour kit. For blush, I'm going to be using this Laura Geller Pink Grapefruit brush. Okay guys, for highlight, I'm super excited about this. I'm going to be trying out this Laura Geller Baked Gelato Swirl in Gilded Honey. This is hyped about for a long time, and I like never bit the bullet and got it. But when I returned that Tarte concealer, I actually picked this up. Oh, it's so beautiful. So that's what it looks like. And for highlight, I'm going to be using this brush that I used to wipe away my bake. So I'm just going to tap it in there. Not really getting anything. I don't see it. Do y'all see it, or am I crazy? Maybe it's like that first layer. Oh, there we go. It's pretty. It's more natural than I thought. Oh, there we go. That is pretty. It's like a really light gold. I'm gonna put a little bit right here on my nose. Maybe I need to use a denser brush. Let me try this one. This is the e.l.f. blush brush. Just try it on here. Oh, wow. That's pretty. There we go. That's pretty. It's just not intense. Like, it's not as intense as I thought it was gonna be, but that's really pretty. I just have to play around with like how I apply it. So that is that. Now that we got all the powders on my face, I might touch up my blush and stuff later, but I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. I like to set everything when I have like my shadow on and all the powders, just all the powders I'm gonna put on my face. And I'm gonna be using my Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray. And when my face is wet, I like to take a brush and just kind of comb my brows to make sure that all that foundation gets out of there and all that powder while they're wet. I'm all over the place with this, like, get ready with me. But next I'm going to try a new product. This is the Anastasia Brow Definer. I'm going to be trying this for the first time. This is in the shade Chocolate. I'm super excited about this. Oh, it's huge. Big packaging. So that is what it looks like. It has like that nice sharp angle to it. Okay, so first I'm gonna start out by like underlining my brow. Hopefully y'all could see me. Ooh, that made it super easy. There we go. I don't really fill in my brows a whole lot just because I'm Mexican or Hispanic and I have like a lot of hair. So like I don't really need it that much. But I just kind of like to like define it a little bit. And that did a really good job of just doing that, like just defining it. Like it gave me really sharp lines. So I really like it. And the color match is perfect to my brows. So that's all I'm going to do to them. I'm not going to really do much to them, but they turned out really good for just like 2 swipes. Now I'm going to go ahead and set them in place, and I'm going to be using my Benefit Gimme Brow. I've really been liking using this lately to set my brows. Okay, let's go ahead and finish these eyes. I'm going to go ahead and line my eyes using my Kat Von D Trooper Liner per usual. Sorry if you guys are too far away. I'm like trying not to look too much in the mirror so you guys could still see me, but it's really hard to do on camera. Okay guys, I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes. For mascara, I'm gonna try out this Lancome Sills Booster. And I'm gonna use this as like my lash primer. These just, I've tried this before and it just feels very like conditioning to your lashes. And then for mascara, I'm going to be using my Roller Lash from Benefit. I've really just been liking using this one. I'm going to tightline my eyes with this brown eyeliner. Okay, let's move on to the lower lash line. I'm going to take an angled brush. And I'm going to dip it into the darkest brown shade that we have in the palette and just draw this really close to my lower lashes. After I got that on there, I'm taking a pencil brush and I'm going to take Zulu again, which is that warm brown shade, and just buff it out. Then I'm going to go back in with that deeper shade just once again, just to, because we kind of blended it away. Okay, for highlight, oh my god guys, this is my favorite shade in the palette, and it's called, oh my god, I cannot pronounce that. I'm sorry guys. I will put it right here in the screen. But it's this shade right here, and it's my favorite highlight palette through. I mean, it's my favorite shade in this palette, especially to highlight with. It's so beautiful. It's even beautiful on the lid. But today I'm just going to use it in my inner corners. Like, stop. Like, do y'all see that? It's so beautiful. I love when highlights have really good when highlights, I mean, I love when eyeshadow palettes have really good highlights in them. Like, I feel like it just makes the whole look. Especially if you're doing a neutral look, it just gives that nice pop that you want. I'm just gonna blend that out a little. And last but not least, we're gonna put mascara on the lower lashes. Let me go ahead and zoom you guys in so y'all could see the finished eye look. Okay guys, and last but not least for lips, I'm going to be trying out a new liquid lipstick, and this is called Chantilly, and it's a liquid lipstick from Stila. So I'm going to be trying this out today, which is why I did a neutral eye, because look at this color. It's so bold. It's like a dark purple. It's so beautiful. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I'm going to go ahead and do my hair really quick and show you guys like with it all done. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, so that is going to be it for my get ready with me using new products. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up so I can know to keep doing them for you, like after I do hauls, so I could show you like all my new stuff on my face. So yeah, if you liked it, give it a big thumbs up. If you have any questions about the products I use, leave them in the comments down below and I'll be sure to answer for you guys. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel, BritanyRaquell, so you can be a part of my beauty family, and also so you can be updated every time I upload a video, which is every week and sometimes twice a week. And so yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching guys. Until next time guys, bye.